Hello, my name is Al Webster. I appreciate the opportunity to speak before you this evening. I just recently moved to Forsyth County about a year ago. Haven't been involved in all these discussions. Apparently they've been going on for a while, but I live on the lake and learned after I moved there that two of my neighbors actually are doing short-term rentals, one 2 doors down, one 3 doors down. I've never personally experienced any problems whatsoever from any of my neighbors. I can't tell whether they're there with their families or if they've got it rented, but what they have told me is that when they want to take a vacation, they can leave one of their grown kids in charge and go on a vacation and lease their home on the lake for $3,000 a week. And so I'm thinking, okay, I'm in my 60s, I'd like to retire someday, and I'm not currently renting my home short term, but I would love the opportunity and the right to do so. But unfortunately, with these changes that you're proposing, I would not be allowed to do so because I'm in a neighborhood. And so it's going to have a serious impact on me. You're going to take the potential for $3,000 a week, maybe $10,000, $12,000 a summer could help me retire. Maybe I could retire next year if I could do it. But you're about to pull the rug out from under me, my neighbors, and everyone else in Forsyth County who is currently renting their homes. And it's just like the gentleman that just spoke said, show me the problem, because I haven't seen it. And in an effort to understand what the problem, because this is a serious issue, and if you're going to make a change, it's got to be reasonable. You've got to show me that there's a problem that exists that can't be addressed by enforcing laws that are already on the books. So in an effort to understand this, I went to the Forsyth County TV website, and by the way, I want to commend Forsyth County on having everything. It's very transparent, all the videos of every Planning Commission, Board of Commissioners meeting, and even the Commission work sessions. And there's even, there was a video of a stakeholders meeting that I found somewhere. But kudos to you guys for that and for your technology department, because they made it easy to index these videos, because I was able to go in and type in short-term rental into the little search bar, and it would show me where everywhere in the videos over the since 2017, before I even moved to Forsyth County, everywhere they discussed short-term rental. So I went through hours and hours, literally over 10 hours worth of video. One of them was over 3 hours long, just one. But I went through all this discussion, and in listening to all this discussion, I have yet to hear anyone articulate a real problem, or even an imagined problem, that could not be addressed by enforcing the laws that are currently on the books. There was one commission member, Ms. Cindy Mills, and in video after video, meeting after meeting where this was discussed, she kept saying, why can't we just try enforcing the existing laws before we start government overreach? That was her words. That's on the video. Anything I'm speaking of can be found on your website, on your videos. So I went through, I looked, I heard the complaints. I heard about loud music and noise. Well, guess what? We've got a law for that. I heard about parking in public right-of-way, obstructing, the ingress and egress to the streets. There's laws against illegal parking. I heard about litter. There's laws against that. There's laws against operating a commercial event venue. Can you imagine an event venue in a neighborhood? To me, that would be shut down really quick. One call to the Planning Commission, which I don't think's ever happened. And so I think that one is imaginary. But even if it was real, it would just take a phone call to code enforcement and say, people are running a commercial event venue and busing people in to a residential neighborhood. Can you shut it down? It would take about 30 seconds and it would be shut down. Problem solved. So there's a lot of things that have been discussed that we already have laws for. So I don't understand this. You're taking away my property rights to address a problem that could be addressed just by enforcing the current laws. Now, there's one thing that I saw on these videos that kept coming up, and I don't know if there's a law about it because I really don't know what it is. And that's this, there's some kind of hip-hop parties. Now, forgive me, I'm an old guy. I've done birthday parties. I've done Super Bowl parties. I've heard of bunco parties. They sound like something bad, the bunco squad. It was a TV show, I think, a long time ago. But anyway, hip hop parties, I don't know what the problem is with them, but it must be really bad. And when I think of hip hop, I think of the Easter Bunny, you know? So, you know, what could be bad about that? But it keeps coming up over and over and over again. It seems important that, you know, these hip hop parties that are occurring with the short-term rentals need to be addressed. And so if they're so bad the way they're talked about, why isn't there already a law against hip hop parties? I mean, is there a law? Is there anybody in here that can tell me if there's already existing law against that? Because then that would be the only other thing. So if there's not a law, the way they've been described is so bad, there should be a law. So why, instead of taking my property rights and making vacation rentals illegal, why can't we just make hip hop parties illegal? I'm serious. I mean, that seems to be the only thing that I don't know anything enough about to understand what the problem is, that maybe that's the key to this whole thing, is why you want to take my property rights, because you can't solve these hip hop parties with enforcing existing ordinances. Can anybody even tell me what a hip hop party is?
Sir, you need to, do you have anything else?
No, I just, I would like to know what a hip hop party is.
Google it. Thank you. Next.